Okay, so this chapter confirmed that yes, indeed, it was Anna Harphilia, Lucy's ancestor, the one who sent the Dragon Slayers to the future, who showed up at the end of the last chapter. And when she explains where she's been or what she's been doing this whole time and how she got here, it actually makes a lot of sense. And I gotta give credit to people online. I gotta give credit to these motherfuckers online. Because after I did my review last week, I went online to see what people are thinking, see if they were thinking around the same idea I had. And a lot of people guessed this one pretty much right. I mean, everyone was off here or there with some details, but for the most part, a lot of people guessed on how she got here because it was like, all right, this has to be how she got here because this is the only way to make sense based on the information we've had so far in the manga. Now, some people did have some wild theories out there. I'm not even gonna talk about them because they're not relevant anymore. But for the most part, most people got this right. All right, so when we finally get the confirmation that yes, indeed, it is Anna Harphilia who showed up in the last chapter, which by the way, we got this confirmation by Wendy calling her Anna Sensei. Now, did I miss a chapter? Did I miss something? When the fuck did Wendy get her memories back from the past? I know, just like the rest of the Dragon Slayer, she had no idea how she got here or what happened. Because, I mean, I know Natsu knows, thanks to that whole, like, fever dream he had with the Dragon Seed and the Demon Seed going against each other. He has basically all his past memories back. But when did everyone else get their memories back? Or at least when did Wendy get her memories back? That doesn't make any sense for her to actually know what happens. Especially when Anna goes into explaining how everything happened, how she got here. The fact that Wendy didn't know any of that, just it's like, hero, what the fuck? Did you kind of fuck up when you're writing this? Did you write that part one day, then write the next part the next day, and completely forget about the two each other? Whatever. Anyway, Anna explains how she got here, and she's like, all right, listen. When me and Zareth were working together to bring all you guys to the future, because we knew you guys were going to just die off if Agnologia found you, and we knew you're also the only possibility of defeating him. We needed to protect you guys, so we did the whole thing with putting dragons inside your bodies. Then we sent you to the future. Now, this is actually something that makes a lot of sense and I never thought about before. Anna wasn't just sending them to the future; she was going to go with them and be their caretaker, raise them, and train them basically in order to fight Agnologia. But something happened when they went through the portal, and everyone got separated. And it took her 5 years to find them, to track down all of them. And each time she found a new Dragon Slayer, she was like, "Oh, well, you guys are living pretty normal lives. You guys have people taking care of you. You guys are pretty much on your way to becoming where we want you guys to be. So there's no point in me getting involved." Which makes sense because if you think about it, it didn't really make any sense how she was going to extend them all to the future without any protection. I mean, yeah, sure, probably Gajeel and Natsu being the two oldest could take care of themselves, but what's the name? Sting and Rogue, they were pretty young, and Wendy was the youngest out of all of them, so there's no way they would have been able to take care of themselves. Which, by the way, I try to think of the math in this chapter. Like, all right, so obviously Gajeel and Natsu were the same age. Sting and Rogue had to be a few years younger than them. Like, at least they had to be a few years younger than them because they were like the little brothers to those two. And then Wendy was like the baby sister. Now, if Wendy's 12 when she meets up with them, and Natsu and Gajeel, I'm going to say around like 15, or at least 16 by the time they meet up with each other. Like by the time the three Dragon Slayers for Fairy Tail meet up, the Wendy's probably like 12, Natsu and Gajeel are probably like 15, 16 with each other. And in order for that to work, Sting and Rogue had to be 7 years younger than them because of the whole Tenru Island thing. So that would make them around 9, which would make them younger than Wendy. So I can tell that Hero did not think about this math ahead of time when he was going through the arcs and going through like how everyone got here, unless when they were separated, they all got separated to different time points. Like maybe Natsu and Gajeel got separated and they were brought back to like they were brought into the future at the same year. Then maybe Wendy was brought in a few years later. Or actually, no, that doesn't make any sense because he ran into Jalal and the only way he could have been, or the other world Jalal, and the only way, I don't fucking trying to think about this whole math thing doesn't make any sense to me. But anyway, yeah, when she's explaining it, she says that the reason why everyone got separated, in fact, this is the reason why she's been gone for so long and took this long to, get in contact with everyone, is because she realized what actually caused them all to get separated. And that was something called a time lapse, which is a magical, like, force that she has no idea what this thing is or what it's about. So she spent this entire basically all these years that this manga runs by, like all the years from the time everyone got sent to the future to this war arc, spending the entire time just like studying that thing, trying to figure out what it was about, which has me questioning. Okay, Anna, you spent all this time studying that thing. Okay, I get that. Were you with Blue Pegasus this whole time? Because if you were, it's kind of a dick move on their part. Not to mention to Lucy when they meet up with her. It's like, hey, you look like someone our guild's working with. You look just like this person, this researcher that our guild is, affiliated with. If she's not a full member of the guild. It's kind of a dick move that they didn't mention it to her. I mean, oh, and speaking of Blue Pegasus, they had some badass moments in this chapter. They're like, all right, we're on the ship, which they actually outfitted to not make Dragon Slayers, have that motion sickness, which is a good continuity because if you read the Laxus Gaiden thing for Fairy Tail, Laxus joined up with Blue Pegasus after Fairy Tail got disbanded. So they would have to have their ships built in order to keep or to accommodate Dragon Slayers. But anyway, they are like, all right, Agnologia, follow us. They're just like putting out all the stops. They shoot a magic cannon at him, which Agnologia is like, the fuck, guys, I eat magic. He eats that thing out there like, fuck, we didn't know he eats up all magic. All right, switch the bullets. They bring out 12 millimeter bullets, and they just start shooting at him, and he dodges them, which surprised the hell out of me because I was like, oh, I didn't think they'd actually do anything to him. I thought he just oh, it tickles. No, he actually took the time to dodge them, which makes me think that maybe those could hurt him in some way. I don't know, but yeah. Then he starts speeding up to them. He's like, you're not gonna get a fucking away from me. I'm fucking Agnologia. I'm the demon dragon. You can't outrun me. So he speeds up to try to chase after him. And I'm like, oh, he's getting closer. All right, speed up ourselves. So they use their magic thrusters or whatever to get away from him. Then Anna explains the whole thing, and it's actually funny when she's explaining the whole thing. Jalal and Urza actually kind of work as the comedic relief for this chapter, because Jalal just when she's explaining who she is, everyone else is like, oh yeah, Anna, oh shit, you're Lucy's ancestor, and Jalal just sitting there like, listen, I don't really give a fuck who you are. You say you could beat Agnologia? We did see Lucy and Gray for a split second in this chapter, and they're just sitting on a park bench. I'm guessing they're waiting for Mavis to grab everybody else that she needs for whatever her plan is. And we see Lucy she's holding the book tightly to her chest, like the book at end tightly, and she's crying. And Gray's trying to figure out what's wrong with her, and she's just crying over the fact that Natsu he's a book, or that he is tied to end, and that he might die, or it wasn't really clear why she was crying. It was obviously something about Natsu. Maybe Mavis told him something that they didn't know about Natsu, something tied to him, yeah, he will actually die from the book, or I don't know. It wasn't really clear why she was crying, but it kind of broke my heart for a second. Then we go over to the fight between Natsu and Zeref, and Natsu's actually getting some good hits in, and Zeref is just going even more insane. He's like, yes, keep hitting me, keep going, keep getting stronger. I'm going to kill you, then I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to end all this right here, right now. And it's just like, Zeref, you're kind of going mad, dude. You need to chill. You need to chill. But yeah, that's pretty much all that happens in the chapter. Now, I want to make a prediction. Because I'm guaranteeing you, unless they plan on doing what I want them to do, and that's making Anna stay around and be Lucy's only living relative, I guarantee you she's gonna die. I'm guaranteeing you that. But what I want to happen, what I'm predicting is gonna happen, is Mavis and Anna's plans are gonna somehow interlock, and Anna and Lucy are gonna end up meeting up with each other. Now, before Anna dies, I'm predicting that she's gonna teach Lucy everything she knows, or give her the knowledge, somehow magically, I guess, give her the knowledge of everything she knows about celestial spirit magic. Because let's be honest, yes, Lucy has gotten stronger. Yes, she is able to fight with the best of them, but she's nowhere near strong enough to take on the opponents that we need her to take on at this point. So, in order for her to get stronger, she would need Anna to teach her everything she knows, because Anna is the god tier level of celestial mage magic. So, in order for her to get to in order for her to be able to help out in this fight in any way, she will need to learn some magic from Anna, which I'm predicting she will. So I'm looking forward to that if that actually does end up happening. But yeah, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, drop me a like and subscribe to the channel. Help the channel grow. Share the video out there with some of your friends who also enjoy Fairy Tail and like watching reviews. But yeah, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Check out some of the other videos on the channel, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.